close. The Hoosiers and Razorbacks faced each other in November, a 1-point Arkansas win. Matthew Glenesk, Indianapolis StarIU insider Zach Osterman previews the Hoosiers' upcoming game, with a look at key matchups, talking points, and a score prediction. Saturday's game, number 1 IU, 18-15, versus No. 5 Arkansas, 18-15, noon, Assembly Hall, Bloomington. TV, ESPN, Dave Feldman, Dan Dakich, Arkansas KenPom Ranking, 55, KenPom Projection, IU win 73-68, 68% chance of IU victory, could tell his back was just not right, IU hopes to get Romeo Langford back versus Arkansas insider, Hoosiers shake off selection Sunday hangover with pep talks from unlikely sources. Doyle, no one will blame Romeo if he declares for NBA, but he shouldn't. 3 strengths black small square taking it away. Indiana will remember the Razorbacks' pressure defense well, having committed 18 turnovers in the November loss in Fayetteville. Opponents turn the ball over on 22.6% of possessions against Arkansas. Black small square using the stripe. Arkansas boasts a top 50 free throw rate, a statistic that measures free throw attempts as a percentage of field goal attempts. The Razorbacks will draw fouls. Black small square keeping up with the Jones, with Daniel Gafford pulled out of the NIT to prep for the draft. Mason Jones is Arkansas's main man. He can knock down three-pointers and draws more than 5 fouls per 40 minutes. He had 18 points in the first-round NIT win against Providence. 3 weaknesses. Black small square. Gafford's gone. The difference in Arkansas's 73-72 win when these two teams met in November. Gafford won't be repeating his 27-point, 12-rebound performance against IU. He has elected not to play in the NIT, and instead to focus on preparing for the draft. Black small square big man game. Gafford was central to so much of what worked for Arkansas against the Hoosiers. He helped get Jawan Morgan into early foul trouble. His rim protection neutralized Justin Smith. He also single-handedly kept Arkansas competitive on the glass. Even with him this season, the Razorbacks have struggled to keep opponents away from the offensive glass, and Gafford's shot-blocking presence will be missed. Black small square. Free throws. Arkansas's ability to get to the free throw line is at least somewhat cancelled out by their 66.8% rate from the stripe. That's 308th nationally. Only 2 regulars shoot better than 70% on free throws. Thank you. You're almost signed up for Indy Star Motorsports. Keep an eye out for an email to confirm your newsletter registration. More newsletters. 3 to watch. Mason Jones will be key for the Razorbacks. Photo, Nelson Chenault. USA Today Sports. 6 to 5 guard Mason Jones, number 13. With Gafford out of the picture, Jones is Arkansas's main man. He looked like it in the first-round win against Providence, scoring 18 points and hitting 4 threes. Jones scored 30 points in a home loss to Mississippi State last month, so the capacity to score with volume is there. 6 to 5 guard Isaiah Joe, No. 1 Arkansas's promising freshman guard, Joe actually shot the ball slightly better from behind the arc in SEC play than overall this season. For a player of his size, the three-point accuracy makes him dangerous, and as a big part of the reason, he averaged almost 14 points per game. 6 to 8 forward Reggie Chaney, No. 35. It's hard to peg a third consistent threat for Arkansas, with Gafford gone. Chaney is at least something of an equalizer around the rim, with a block rate above 10% for the season and decent rebounding numbers. Subscribe. Keep up with all your IU sports news with this special offer. Close. What did we learn from IU's exclusion on NCAA Tournament Selection Sunday? What can the Hoosiers take from their NIT experience? Zach Osterman, Zach.Osterman@IndyStar.com. Prediction. This was a narrow, back-and-forth matchup when IU and Arkansas met in Fayetteville in November. That IU team had to play a significant stretch without Morgan, who was in foul trouble, and also didn't have Devontae Green or Zach McRoberts because of injuries. Gafford was the difference. He controlled the paint at both ends, dictated the nature of the game for an Indiana team that desperately wants to play inside out, and gave Arkansas enough of a presence on the glass to avoid being routed on rebounds. Now Gafford is gone. Arkansas spread the scoring around at Providence, but the Razorbacks look very much like a two-up first outfit with Joe and Jones in the backcourt. Both are dangerous shooter-scorers, both are tough matchups because of their size, and both can fill the stat sheet. Indiana might still be without its star freshman, Romeo Langford, because of a back issue. But the Hoosiers are healthy everywhere else in the backcourt, better inside and looking for revenge. IU 71, Arkansas 60. Follow Indy Star reporter Zach Osterman on Twitter, @ZachOsterman.